Hello people, this video we are going to see a stock which has potential to give you good returns in future. So we are going to do a detailed analysis on this stock. So please do subscribe and welcome to Investor Brain. So let's see the returns of the stock first. In 10 years, this stock has given 2012% returns. Nice. In 5 years, 72.13% of returns. Not bad. In 4 years, 58.20% of returns. In 3 years, 65.96% of returns. In 2 years, 82.29% of returns. In 1 year, 88.92% of returns. In 6 months, 86.32% of returns. 3 months is 66.83% of returns. 1 month is 0.6% of returns. 1 week 5.90% of returns. 1 day is 1.57% of returns. So returns of the stocks are good. So let's see further. Let's see some fundamentals of this stock. This stock might give you good returns in future because this stock has good fundamentals and good business. If you understand the business, you can invest in this stock. It will give you good returns in future. Let's see the fundamentals. So let's see some fundamentals of this stock first. We will discuss about the company's business further, but let's see some fundamentals first. Okay, let's see. This is a coffee making company. So let's see some fundamentals first. Okay, let's see. Market cap of the company is 5,855 crores. Stock P is currently 31.2. Return on capital employed is 17%. Not bad. PEG ratio is 3.74. So according to PEG ratio, this stock is a bit overvalued. It should be below 1 or it should be 1, but it is above 1, so it is overvalued according to PEG ratio. Let's see, we will see to that. Debt to equity is 0.44. So debt to equity is 0.44, not much. It's good, not bad. Earning per share is 14.1, as you can see over here. Book value is 81. Return on equity 18.1. Sales growth is 10%. Price to book value is 5.38. Dividend yield is 0.45. Dividend yield is also good. Face value is 2, as you can see over here. Profit growth of the company is 10%, not bad. And price to cash flow is 34, so not bad. Price to cash flow is good. So let's see further. And current price of the stock is, as you can see over here, current price 440 rupees. So according to PEG ratio, this stock is a bit overvalued right now. So please don't invest directly, wait for some time. Let's see some quarterly results of the company. September 2018, the sales were 291. 1 second, people. Sales were 291, then 234, then 262, then 273, then 299, then 303, and now it is 326. If you'll see, there is a good jump, not bad. Operating profit margin, we'll see. Let's see profit and loss statement of the company. We have data from 2010, so we can see the company's growth of 10 years. In 2010, the sales were 437 crores. Now in 2021, it is 1,242. So it has doubled the sales in 10 years. We'll see from 2015 it got 881, then 932, then 976, then 138, then again a bit down in 1081, then 1139. So there is a jump in sales. We'll see the data from 10 years. Operating profit margins we'll see from 10 years. In 2010 it was 14%, then 18, then 17, then 19, 20, then 19, 22, 24, and now it is 24. So operating profit is about 25 for last 4 years. So that's nice. Not above 25, but it is about 20. I'm sorry for that. About 20 for last 5 years. So that's nice. That's a good sign. Let's see net profit of the company. In 2010 it was 28, then 26, then 36, then 47, then 64, then 94, 122, 135, 148, 155, 166, 182, 188. So there is a jump in net profit from 2010. You can see it was 28 and now it is 188. And 5 years back it was 135 and now it is 188. So there is a jump in net profit, and that's a good sign for the company. Earning per share, as you all can see, in 2010 it was 2 rupees, then 199, then 272, then 357, and now it is 14.11. So there is a jump in earning per share also. Compounded sales growth we'll see over here. Of 10 years it is 13%, 5 years 6, then 3 years of 3. We'll see compounded profit growth 22 of 10 years, not bad. 5 years 8%, then 7, then stock price CAGR, as you can see on your screen. Return on equity of 10 years 21%, 2018, not bad return on equity. Let's see balance sheet of the company. The company has reserves. In 2010 it was 188, then 204, then 226, and now it is 1061. So it has increased a lot. That's a good sign for the company. 5 years back it was 5 years back it was 483, and now it is like doubled. So that's a good sign. Borrowings of the company 237, then now it is 475. 5 years back we'll see plus 210. So the borrowings have also doubled. But borrowings are not that huge. If company wants to grow, then it has to take loans. So let's see total assets of the company. Company is having 1,788 crores of assets. That's a good sign. Company has assets of 1,788. Let's see cash flow from operating activities. So in 2010 it was 40, then 20, then 11, then in 2016 161, 102, 145, 162, 91. This is due to Corona, and then 171. So it is good, not bad. Net cash flow, as you can see over here. Let's see shareholding pattern of the company. Promoters are having 45.17% stake in 2018, and now it is 46.19. So the promoters have increased their stake in this company, so that's a good sign. FIIs, foreign institutional investor, 26.93, and now it is 10.32. So FIIs have decreased their stake. DIIs in 2018 it was 2.88, and now it is 16.59. So that's a good sign. Mutual funds have increased their holdings. Public 25.03, 26.89, so slightly increased. Fundamentals of the companies are looking good, but as of now the company is a bit overvalued, so you can wait for some time to buy this company in a dip. Let's see some what business company do. Let's see some CCL products sector, tea and coffee. Let's see some facts about CCL. Established in 1995, CCL Products is the largest manufacturer and exporter of instant coffee in India, with a total manufacturing capacity of 35k tons. CCL 25-year experience in the industry and expertise in customized coffee blends has led it to become one of the largest private label manufacturers in the world with plus 5% market share. It has over 250 proprietary blends in its portfolio with clients spread across 90 countries. So the company's business is overseas too, so that's a good sign for the company. Company is not doing business only in India, it is doing worldwide, so that's a good sign. Business area of the company. The company is engaged in the production, trading and distribution of coffee. The company has business operations mainly in India, Vietnam and Switzerland countries. So the company is doing business worldwide, that's a good sign. Products: spray dried coffee powder, spray dried coffee granules, freeze dried coffee, freeze concentrated liquid coffee, roast and ground coffee, roasted coffee beans, premix coffee. So as you all can see, the products includes this much products. Okay, branded business to boost domestic operations in the domestic B2C operations. CCL Products recorded a business of rupees 150 crores for FY21, registering a growth of 60% year on year. Rupees 90 crore in FY20, with healthy traction in branded segment. Continental Coffee, owing to strong in-home consumption demand. Branded business reported sales of rupees 100 crores, included in 150 crores. Recovery reported in institutional bids in Q4 due to lockdown. Easing is expected to continue in the branded product segment. CCL Products aims to achieve rupees 250 crore revenue over next 2 to 3 years. So that's a good sign for the investor. CCL Products is planning to achieve a target of 250 crores revenue over 2 to 3 years, next 2 to 3 years. So therefore, with the incremental contribution from branded products, margins are likely to improve to 25 to 30% in the next 2 to 3 years. So the margins are also likely to improve by 25 to 30% in next 2 to 3 years. So that's a good sign for the investors. New product launch: cold brew coffee. Company started selling its new and premium product cold brew coffee to the US. So the company is selling its new product cold brew coffee to US, where it sees a good opportunity for the product. CCL Products enjoy first mover advantage in the product, as competitors will take 3 to 4 years to develop the same. So the competition would take 3 to 4 years to develop the same. So this is the moat for the company. A new company can't come directly and give competition to this company, because this is an established company. So there is a lesser chances for the new company to come and give competition to this company. So this is a plus point for the company. Let's read further. For FY 2022, the US client has already doubled its orders for the product. Also, as demand for FSSAI AI certified product increases in the US, CCL Products would get increment orders from the region. Management remains confident of ramping up business in US over the medium term. Further opening up of US economy driven by accelerated vaccination, we do think out of home consumption could see a sharp recovery. This bodes well instant coffee export and small packs business of CCL's products. So this company sells instant coffee instant coffee products. So this company is doing good business in US, so that's a good sign for the company. People, the company's fundamentals are looking good and future plans are also interesting. There is a growth opportunity. The company is doing business worldwide as well as India, and they are planning to expand by taking all the point into consideration. This company is good for long term. As of now, it is overvalued. You can wait for a dip, then buy it. Do your own research. Please consult your financial advisor, then invest. This is not a buying recommendation. If you liked my video, then please do give a like and subscribe the channel. Thank you so much. I will meet you all in the next video. Bye bye.